Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for joining. This is Kailash. I represent Veenadari Institute of Music and Fine Arts, located in Bengaluru. Be it Carnatic music, be it film, be it devotional, be it any kind of music, any type of music, we celebrate achievements because achievements are always meant to be celebrated and shared. So we bring something called Kala Conversations, which is an initiative by Veenadari, where we talk to the winners to understand their music journey, memorable moments, how they have gone through the whole process of learning music, their experiences through various competitions. It can be outside the country, outside the state, can be through Veenadari, can be through various other segmental competitions. So today's guest, his name is Harikrishnan. He has participated in Carnatic. Well, let us not waste any time and talk to him and understand what he thinks as a winner, of what he feels as a winner, to get this straight from the horse's mouth. So, thank you so much, Hari Krishnan, for your time today. Well, it's always an honor and a blessing for us to talk to you, people like you, because I know that you've achieved a lot in this age. So just give us a brief about who you are, where do you come from, what do you do. Just give me a brief about who you are.
Thank you for the wonderful introduction, and of course, I owe huge gratitude to Veena Dhari for hosting competitions and various opportunities, and even for this Kala conversations today. So, you provide these opportunities for people like us, people who want to learn, people who want to improve, and people who want to come up in the Carnatic music field, especially. So, thank you to Veena Dhari, first of all. I am a currently engineering student from SSN College of Engineering. I am currently pursuing electronics and communication. And I also been learning Carnatic music for the past 14 years under the tutelage of Sri Trivarthi Shekhar and Srimati Bodhani Antraman as of late. And yeah, I tend to love Carnatic music. I'm very interested in Carnatic music, and especially I like to explore what links we have from Carnatic music to science and other fields as well. So I am currently in the process of exploring that as well as part of my coursework and extracurricular work as well.
Right. So let's talk about the beginning of your music journey. Now that we got to know who you are, so let's talk about your how it all started. So when did you start your music journey? So what was your first song that you sung, or what is the first song that you heard? How did it all start? Just going back in time.
Back in maybe when I was 4 years old, my mother used to sing. So she was also formally trained. She
Okay.
was trained formally in Carnatic music and Bharatanatyam as well.
Mm-hmm.
And she sang very well. She sings very well as well. So my mother would be cooking in the kitchen, and when she's cooking, she would sing. I would be on the kitchen slab, sitting on the kitchen slab, and I'll be listening to it. And as time came, I started becoming more interested in Carnatic music, especially because I was in my grandmother's house as well during my childhood,
Mm-hmm.
and every day evening I used to tune into YouTube along with Party,
Mm-hmm.
and I used to listen to a lot of Carnatic songs.
Mm-hmm.
The first artist I listened to was Aruna Sairam, by the
Okay.
way.
Mm-hmm.
So I kept on listening to various songs.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Yen Palli Kondiraya, Vishama Karakannan, the small ones. So I became interested in this form of music.
Okay.
So I started going to classes at that age, and then I picked up on the basics and then proceeded, and that's where, because of that one step, I am myself because of this one step.
I think it's basically what we choose, correct? So you chose to first listen to your mother, then you slowly moved or you had that influence of your grandmother as well. Then you had a formal training in Carnatic music as well. So is that right? Is my understanding correct?
Pretty much.
Okay. So given a choice, right? So you already spoke about your parents, your mother, your grandmother. Uh, why only this form? Why only this form of music? What does this give you in a sense?
First of all, it's because of the storytelling. Like in Indian culture, there are various forms of storytelling. In the storytelling, it could be through dance, it could be through music, it could be through literature.
Correct.
So this particular form via music, it particularly fascinated me, and I wanted to look at it further as well. I had an interest in Carnatic music ever since I was 5 or 6. So that's what made me choose Carnatic music, especially.
Right. I also know for a fact that a lot of Carnatic musicians come from Chennai. I have my favorite. I think I've heard of a lot of them. Just to name a few, I think I have heard of TVG. I've heard of Unni Krishnan. I've heard Unni Krishnan sing as well. So, do you have somebody who's your favorite? I'm not being very partial here, just to give you an option. Do you have anyone as your favorite that you look up to? Maybe a role model, something like that. Talk about it.
Many such artists I have. To name a few, I have Sri Sanjay Subramaniam,
Hmm.
Dr. Soumya, and then of course Ranjani Gayatri,
Yes.
Abhishek Raghuram, and I'll actually have liked the form of Carnatic music so much that I literally during the December season I used to go sabah hopping.
Oh, okay.
So
Mm-hmm.
like in the morning, my as my party would go to Parthasati Swami Sabha in Mailapur.
Mm-hmm.
We would listen to the lecture demonstrations, and then we immediately got one more auto to Music Academy
Mm-hmm.
for the. There were two kacheri slots until lunch.
Mm-hmm.
So there were two kacheri slots, and then after lunch there was one kacheri slot. So we would attend all of these slots, and then after those three slots, we would find ourselves going to some other sabha for yet another kacheri. So over time, like over years, on repeating this, I should say tradition, I became more and more interested. Actually, helped grow my interest in Carnatic music and also to improve myself. Seeing people sing on stage with that much virtuosity, that much elegance. It gives a separate motivation to me. I should say.
So you said you were doing sabah hopping, and then uh, you find, let's say, you find some time, and then you again go, sit after maybe noon. How do you feel? When I actually personally like the game of cricket, right? So if I see my favorite batsman bat, I always want to really feel, when he, strikes the ball in the middle of the bat, and then. So how do you, in the same way, just that is just an example, by the way. How do you feel when you, one, go to these sabhas, two, listen to them sing? So there are two different aspects to this question. So how do you feel? Basically, talk about it. Walk us through it.
There are various dimensions to the Sabha experience. One is the ambience, of course. You're sitting in a auditorium full of people who are listening, who we all listen to Carnatic music, and Carnatic music, especially given its roots in bhakti, it is a spiritual experience. So putting everything else aside, just us and the music on the stage, it is a pretty sublime experience. How the artist takes us through the various sangatis or various techniques or even various storytelling techniques as well. For example, I once was in Sandesh Subramanian concert and he was singing Vadi Marai Tirukkude, Nate Kurinji by Gopalakrishna Bharatya. It is a song from Nandanath Saritram which details how Nandanath is requesting Shiva to move his bull from the Sannidhan. That is, Nandanar came to the Shiva temple, and over there, the Nandi, there was a huge Nandi or a statue, and that statue was obstructing the Sannidhan. So, Nandana sang the Kriti, Vadi Maraitirkude, to ask Shiva to move his bull. So, there would be one line. உற்று பார்க்கவே சற்றே ஆகிலும் விலகாதோ உந்தன் மாடு. Even if have to, உற்று பார்க்கவே சற்றே ஆகிலும் விலகாதோ உன் மாடு. Even to catch a small glimpse of you, won't you ask your bull to move a bit? A tiny bit. And the way the artist Sanjay Subramaniam delivered that particular line in his Neravel, it was so fascinating, and it truly represented a very unique way of storytelling, and it has been ingrained in the system for hundreds of years.
Well, I think the one which you just said was truly enchanting. Can you give us maybe sing a couple of lines more?
I have another Kriti. It's Alli Nodalu Rama in the Ragam Hamsanandi.
Okay.
It's composed by Purandaradasa.
Okay.
Alli Nodalu Rama, Illi Nodalu Rama, Yellelli Nodidaru, Alli Shri Rama, Alli Nodalu Rama, Illi Nodalu Rama. ಎಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿದರು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಶ್ರೀರಾಮ ರಾವಣನ ಮೂಲ ಬಲ ಕಂಡು ಕಪಿಸೇನೆ ಆವಾಗಲೇ ಬೆದರಿ ಓಡಿದವು ಈ ವೇಳೆ ನರನಾಗಿ ಇರಬಾರದೆಂದೆಣಿಸಿ ದೇವರಾಮಚಂದ್ರ ಜಗಮೆಲ್ಲ ತಾನಾದ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಲು ರಾಮ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಲು ರಾಮ ಎಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿದರು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಶ್ರೀರಾಮ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಶ್ರೀರಾಮ ಎಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲಿ ಶ್ರೀರಾಮ.
Wow. Well, I've heard this song. I know about a couple of lines. I was trying to catch that with you when you were singing. Do you have a favorite song apart from this, apart from the ones which you just sung? Do you have any favorites in mind right now that you can just sing it to us? I mean, I just want to hear you sing more and more, just to get the the aura going. So could you sing any of your favorite ones? If you want to pick, what would be the song?
There's one more Kriti as well which comes to mind at this point. ಸಂಗೀತ ಜ್ಞಾನವು ಸಂಗೀತ ಜ್ಞಾನವು ಭಕ್ತಿ ವಿನಾ ಸಂಗೀತ ಜ್ಞಾನವು ಭಕ್ತಿ ವಿನಾ ಸನ್ಮಾರ್ಗವು ಬಲದೆ ಮನಸ ಸಂಗೀತ ಜ್ಞಾನವು ಭಕ್ತಿ ವಿನಾ ಸನ್ಮಾರ್ಗವು ಬಲದೆ ಮನಸ ಸಂಗೀತ ಜ್ಞಾನವು. ಭೃಂಗಿನಟೇಶ ಸಮೀರಸ ಘಟ ಜ ಭೃಂಗಿನಟೇಶ ಸಮೀರಸ ಘಟ ಜ ಮದಂಗ ನಾರದ ದುಲು ಉಪಸಿಂಚೆ ಮದಂಗ ನಾರದ ದುಲು ಉಪಸಿಂಚೆ ಸಂಗೀತ ಜ್ಞಾನವು ಭಕ್ತಿ ವಿನಾ ಸನ್ಮಾರ್ಗವು ಬಲದೆ ಮನಸ ಸಂಗೀತ ಜ್ಞಾನವು. ನ್ಯಾಯ ನ್ಯಾಯವು తెలుసును జగములు న్యాయ న్యాయము తెలుసును జగములు మాయామయమని తెలుసును దుర్గుణ మాయమయమని తెలుసును దుర్గుణ కాయజాతి షడ్రిపుల జయించే కాయజాతి షడ్రిపుల జయించే కార్యము తెలుసును త్యాగరాజునికి కార్యము తెలుసును త్యాగరాజుని సంగీత జ్ఞానము భక్తి వినా షణ్మార్గము గొలరే మనసా సంగీత జ్ఞానము. There's one more of my favorites. There are actually many more, and many of them are actually pretty rare kirtanas. There's one composer, especially whom I like. It's Harikrishnan Mutya Bhagavatar.
Okay, all right.
And I had the bhagyam or fortune of having gone to Mysore myself and go to Chamundamba temple, especially. And I had the fortune of presenting one of Mutya Bhagavatar's Chamundamba Stotra Kirtanas. So there are two collections which my guru has taught to me, Srimati Bhadaranandaraman.
Did you also have the opportunity to sing there?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have any supporting pictures so that?
Not exactly, not like a performance, but usually when I go to any temple or such, I usually sing a song at the main Sanati.
Oh, I see.
So
Okay.
it is a standard practice.
Oh, nice.
So whenever you go to a temple, we always sing for a day.
Okay. Well, Harikrishnan, one more question. You always sing with a lot of feel. There's a lot of energy. There's a lot of enthusiasm. There's a lot of devotion. A lot to take. So I'm sure it would not have come just within one day or 1 week. So I'm sure during the course of your practice, talk about your practice. How do you practice? What time of the day do you wake up? Just talk about your daily routine.
As far as practice is concerned, there is nothing standardized, especially because, as you know, today I have to handle college, and apart from that, I have a lot of other the occupations as well in college, academics, of course. And then, of course, I got my regular music classes going on. It goes on daily, actually.
Yeah.
So, but I do try to practice whenever I get the time. For example, if I am studying something or I am doing some chores in my, say, for example, college hostel. I am a hostel in college, by the way. I try to sing something meanwhile. I try to sing and then do whatever work I have to do. I listen to music as well when I'm studying or doing some other work. And I also try to make time for dedicated practice as well. So that's how I manage. And also my routine also has evolved over the years. Initially, I used to sing Sarli Varsai and Janta Varsai. Now I try to prepare myself for Manodharmam, to do Raga Alapanai, to do Naraval. I try to work out various combinations of swarams. So that's what I do.
Okay. I'm sure you've done a lot, so you're still doing a lot. You're practicing daily, I believe. And you also said that you sometimes stay in hostels, and so what are the challenges that you really face? So talk about the challenges that you face during the practice sessions. Talk about the challenges that you face during the initial days, and what do you foresee that needs to go on, right? So I'm just talking about your hardships, if at all you have any stories to talk about, or challenges that you really face.
Certainly, when I was in my 12th grade, I had to forego most of my music classes. I only had one class a week. Otherwise, I used to go 3 to 4 classes per week. So that was one challenge. I had to prepare for the engineering entrance exams as well at that time, and of course boards. So that is there. But now I'm in college. I'm more of a free man. I'm able to put time and practice, especially. And that's where competitions like Venadari come in, especially when you have lesser time for practice. And if you enroll for a competition, for example, I'll be practicing for that. So there is one section where I have to practice, especially for a competition. It's like you have to practice. If you're not practicing, perfection will not be coming when you're seeing for the
Right.
competition.
Yeah.
And even even the competition format, it was a recorded video. So I had to do multiple takes, and effectively I had to sing the song at least five times
Mm.
to get it perfectly. In fact, if I sang even more than that, more than 5 times, I would have gotten the song even more perfect.
Correct.
And
Yeah.
and coincidentally, I also had a lot of concerts coming up in Chennai.
Mm-hmm.
So practicing for the competition and recording the video and sending was in effect preparing me for various other competitions and concerts.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So, for example, if I am participating in Vinadari competition and I have to present a Kriti with Raga Alapani and Swaram, if the next day I have a concert, I am able to practice for that as well.
Yep. Mm. Do you have any concerts coming up?
I do have a concert coming up in a Sabha in Ambattur.
Okay.
It's mainly based on Purandarasa's competition because Adadana Day is coming out.
Mm-hmm.
And in May, I have two concerts.
Okay. Nice. Nice. So, are you singing? Are you collaborating with somebody? Are you singing all by yourself?
I have a friend of mine. We sing together. His name
Okay.
is Advait.
Okay.
He is currently studying 12th right now
Oh.
in his school. So we do duet concerts. And in
Oh.
fact, two such duet concerts are coming up in the month of May, as I mentioned before. So, yeah, that's going on.
Excellent. So we will wish you all the best for that. Just taking the conversation a little forward today, I guess you have a lot of studies that you need to take, competitions that you need to attend. You have concerts in place. Now, you are a merit with Vinadari, and tell me when your name was announced, saying that you have this in Carnatic music, you've been a winner, you've been a merit. What was your feel? What was your initial reactions? Don't think too much. Just give us the feel of how do you think it was.
It was a proud moment for me and for the family as well.
Hmm. Hmm.
And of course, it is an indicator of where we stand.
Yep.
All of these competitions or exams, they are an indicator of where we stand.
Okay.
So of course there is room for improvement, and we get to know where exactly we need to improve. So that also was a good thing.
Yeah, but who celebrated more in your family? Did you celebrate more, or is there anybody else in your family who celebrated more than you?
More than myself, I should say my grandmother and grandfather were celebrating the win more.
So nice. So are they with you right now, or do they stay
They are
in
with
Chennai?
me. They
Okay.
are with me currently.
Okay. So they're the ones who celebrated more than you.
Yeah.
Okay. So what is the emotional connect that you have with Carnatic music? So what does Carnatic music stand for in your life?
Carnatic music, ever since I've started learning Carnatic music, it has been a symbol of how effective we
Hmm.
have been able to, bring out storytelling in such a beautiful form, such as Carnatic music. And not only that, recently I was trying to explore especially there are two categories of Melakarta ragams. They are called Vivadi and non-Vivadi.
Yes.
So in college, we have these internally funded projects, and I signed up for a project, and the project was on Vivadi and non-Vivadi Melakartas. We're
Hmm.
trying to measure how this particular differentiation
Hmm.
help differs with respect to people's perspectives, because
Hmm.
I still remember once I was at a temple and I
Hmm.
sang the composition in the ragam Sucharitra, which is a Vivadi Melakarta. My grandmother was immediately able to make it out and ask, the composition doesn't seem to suited for a temple. Why did you sing that?
Okay.
So I was able to understand that clearly there's a difference in perception, and I wanted to test that out as well.
Okay.
So in our research lab at my college, they have helped me with funding the equipment and the infrastructure to help carry out this project.
Okay. So,
So that is one way in which Carnatic music plays a very important role in our daily lives. Especially, for example, let us take not only storytelling. If we go to, say, for example, a particular sabha,
mm,
the atmosphere over there created by Carnatic music, it is unmatchable.
yeah, you can't explain that.
Exactly.
You can't. Yes, you just need to be there, really feel that role. Only then will you be able to understand that, right? So yeah, I am able to understand what you're telling. Yes, go ahead.
So we have Carnatic music in our daily lives.
Mm,
So Carnatic music is appearing everywhere. It has mathematics in it. I am supposed to count out the permutations and combinations of all the combinations of them. It has science in it. Especially, I've been exploring the science angle pretty as of late. I've
mm.
been trying to integrate Western psychoacoustics, how the notes intervals work, what are the frequencies, why this particular note interval is called Vivadi. So I've been exploring that, and there's a lot of difference Carnatic music makes in our daily lives, especially in Indian film music coming to. Ilayaraja has used a lot of Vivadi ragams in his many of his songs, for example, and many people have heard those songs, and they are still able to, this song is nice. Many people are not yet aware, but Carnatic music has been a very strong foundation behind our Indian film music, especially.
Okay. Uh, well, do you have any favorite number or classical number that has been sung in any of the movies? Any song that you can recall from any movie which is a Carnatic music and then which is really gone to you as a person. I mean,
So
no force, no force. This was just some kind of an impulsive question that came as a follow up, right? So, do you have any numbers
there
in
are
mind?
many such songs actually, many such
Oh, there are
songs.
many. Okay, yeah. Do you like something
So,
in
for
mind?
example, we have there was a movie I don't remember the name. There's a song called as Teslavade in it.
Okay,
It also came in Kannada and Hindi as well.
okay.
Many people might know it as Kuhu Kuhu Bole Koelia. I know the Tamil version of it. It's goes like Te Sulavude Ten Malarale Tendrale Kadal Kavi Padava Vilayadava Te Sulavude Ten Malarale. There are also many such songs actually, especially in Tamil film music. We
Hmm.
have Isayil Thodangadamma, sung
Okay.
by Ajoy Chakraborty in Hey Ram by Ilayaraja. We also have Patum Nane, Bhavamum Nane by Team Soundarajan, set in the Ragam Gauri Manohari.
Hmm.
So there are many such songs actually. Some of them, so these are the ones which come to my mind currently.
Okay, right. So I get everything that you asked. Now, let's say if you meet your school friends, I'm sure there would be some of them still in touch with you, um, and your college friends. So we as an institute and you as a winner would always want to promote Indian music and dance, especially Carnatic music, devotional, um, the Indian art forms, right? So, how do you inspire them to learn or maybe listen or to start learning Carnatic music or start to listen to Carnatic music? What if you were to be taking a stage tomorrow and if you were to be given an opportunity to inspire people on to listen or to learn Carnatic music, how do you go about?
You don't have to know Carnatic music. You don't have to know what is in the Swaramna and what is Swaram, what is Ragam. You need nothing of that.
Yep.
You need a starting point.
Yep. So what is the
And
starting
at the
point?
starting point, the starting point is nothing but listening to some kind of Carnatic music. It may be a bhajan, it may be a Divya Brahmandam, it may be a daily shlokam. You might be listening to Vishnu Sahasranam every day morning and you might be interested. Or even Venkatesh Suprabhatam. The melody is very catchy. You might want to learn how it came.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
So that is the starting point.
That is the start. Okay.
So you need a bit of exploration, that one spark, and that interest in Carnatic music will certainly come
Okay.
because that's
Yeah.
how it happened for me.
Ah. Okay. Right. So that's the example that you want to set. So you want to bring yourself in the limelight of an example, and then you want to inspire people by whatever you have done, by the virtue of whatever you have learned. Right.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So we are just moving to the last bit of our conversation. I know it has been very interesting till now, so thank you so much for that. The last bit is um, one question that you've mentioned about a lot of gurus. There are a lot of people in your life might have come to your in sorry. There are a lot of people who have come to your life inspired to learn. You've learned from many people, irrespective of whatever age, whatever place they come from, whatever sport they're in. Do you have anyone, sorry, in your life that you want to really, thank or gratify? Can be anyone.
There are multiple people actually. First of all, gratitude to my gurus and namaskaram to them as well. Sri Trivyarpi Shekhar, Srimati Vasanti Shekhar, Srimati Bhadani Antraman, and the various and all of my gurus who have helped me to improve myself, who have helped me through the learning process of Carnatic music.
Hmm.
And without them, without their support, I don't think I would be here today. Secondly, I would like to thank my parents. Thank my parents and grandparents, especially my grandparents, because my mother is a working woman. She has to travel all across India. It is my grandparents who mostly take care of me.
Hmm.
So they have supported me throughout taking me to music classes and then helping and then making me practice and lots of other things in which they have given their support to me. And of course, I would like to extend heartfelt thanks to the head of our department at my college, SSN College of Engineering, Dr. P. Vijay Lakshmi. Without her support, I don't think I'd be able to pursue this angle, the scientific angle of Carnatic music today. And it is because of her guidance that I have a project with funding from our institute coming under this. Almost 12,500 rupees have been provided by our college management for the execution of the project. So without her support, this wouldn't have been possible. So, and of course, a huge thanks to God, of course, because in Tamil we say ஈஸ்வர கிருப்பை இருந்தாதான் எதா அந்த ஈஸ்வர கிருப்பை இருந்தாதான் கல்லும் அசையும். Only if God wills will I have been able to come this far in my journey,
Yes. Yes. I agree.
and that's how that's it. Fun.
Okay, so we would definitely want to see you grow, and something that I have learned today is that the twist of Carnatic music in mathematics, in the field of science, in the field of engineering, and I am really grateful to your college because your college was able to recognize you as a student, as a student of Carnatic music, as a student who could embark Carnatic music into his education and then funding as well. So, a huge shout out to your college, your head of the department, your principal, and your state, Tamil Nadu as well. So, one last question before we, close our conversation today. So, everybody has dreams. So, what is your dream?
My dream is to first of all continue pursuing Carnatic music
Okay.
wherever it takes me.
Hmm.
And my second dream is to try investigating how Carnatic music has been impacting in our daily lives, especially with the project which I mentioned. It's a small example. There are various such examples. And when myself and my HOD were actually analyzing all of these facts, especially when we are looking at the frequency intervals, the structure formed by the frequency intervals exactly mapped onto the chakra system of the 72 Menakartas. There might be many more associations as well, especially with respect to mathematics. There are many people who are working on mathematically modeling Carnatic music. So there's a lot of science involved in this, and I would like to go ahead and uncover whatever science has been there behind great atoms, almost 1,000 years old. It has been not even thousand; it's even more. It's been there from the time of Samavedam.
Yeah. Hmm.
So there's a lot of science, there's a lot of stuff behind it, and I would like to explore that. So that is also a dream of mine.
Super. So, Hari Krishna, with this, we come to the end of our conversation today. So, to the viewers, to the listeners, well, Hari Krishna is actually doing a lot of research um, in terms of Carnatic music, in terms of embedding Carnatic music into his education, into his life, into his knowledge, into his engineering, into his science, mathematics, you name it. I think he has got roots, and then he's giving that connection of Carnatic music to all walks of life or whatever he's currently facing. So let us all collectively wish him the very best of luck, and then let him grow heights in terms of knowing, in terms of educating people, in terms of influencing people the right way. Inspiring is the right word. So motivating people. So I'm sure Hari Krishnan will be able to do that in his life. So let's all wish him a very, very good luck. And good luck to you too, Hari Krishnan, for making time today and talking to us about your experiences. The conversation was very fruitful because I had a lot of learning to be done today because I never knew about Carnatic music having any influence on education, especially Indian education system, especially science, which takes us back to 1000 years. So I think, wow, I think you should get a great shout out from all of us. I'm sure the viewers will also give a great shout out. So thank you so much, Hari Krishnan, once again. Well, we will hope to see you soon in the next episodes of the next season. Please stay tuned. Until then, you have a great evening. You have a great year ahead, and then good luck to you.
Thank you very much. On a closing note, sincere gratitude to Meenadhari Institute of Fine Arts for having provided this platform for us to discuss and also for us to showcase our talents as well, especially Kala Saurabha,
Yes.
especially Kala Saurabha. It has been a wonderful platform to present ourselves and also it also helped you to practice in a way. Huh? So sincere gratitude to Meenadhari for recognizing artists like me.
We want to thank you as well because artists like you will always inspire people like us. So that is the learning that I had today. Anyways, thank you so much. Then you have a great day ahead.
Have a great day.
Okay, so thank you. So for the viewers, that was Hari Krishnan. We will hope to see you soon in the next uh, episode of Color Conversations. Stay tuned until then. Thank you.